everyone. Welcome to Two Cent Opinion by Jadisola. Okay, here we go again. This is too early for Divi in 2026. What's going on, guys? And a lot has been going on the past few days. And this situation of Anu Adeleke and Davido Adeleke and the mom is just she's the innocent one here. She doesn't deserve this. So it's up to these two adult here to answer this little girl and let her move on with her life. So this is what's going. I'm gonna read a lot of posts here. Then we can talk about this. My question now is this: does David know Anu's mom? Have they ever met? Because we need to establish that first. Because David is claiming he doesn't know her, he never met her. So what warranted him to go and do DNA test? Number one, they always say woman knows who knows the child. So now David and the mom, they own this girl a closure. So it's unfortunate David has to be dragged again since 2018. I believe this has been going on since 2018, and we're in 2026 and this is still going on. This is traumatizing for everybody involved, and they need to put this to bed. So let's go ahead and read what we have here. So I'm going to read some messages from David. I mean, no, not David now. From Miss Ayo. I think this has to be the first message she wrote at that time. I think this is 2025. This week I introduced my daughter Michelle Anu Adeleke to Nigerians after a 6-year break on the Instagram page built for her. 5 years birthday by Dr. Kemi in 2018. To my shock, I read several blog stories claiming that I had two DNA tests to establish Anuoluwapo's paternity with David Adeleke. This false information was maliciously spread by his friend and former lawyer, Bobo Ajudia, who was neither present nor was employed by Adeleke at the time in 2014. It has caused malicious bullying and disrespect to my person and my daughter. We do not go to two hospitals but a small clinic where my daughter's blood was drawn in a private room, not even a clinical lab setting. And my family and I watched money change hands in a brown envelope between Mr. David Adeleke and Mr. Wale Shobola, who disguised his name as Dr. Alex. Dr. Kemi has consistently requested a second DNA test on my daughter's behalf, including chatting online with Bobo Ajudua late 2019, who declared on behalf of Mr. Adeleke. To make up these vicious lies is below the belt. I do not seek validation from the Adeleke family on any form of support. I only need to establish my daughter's paternity. We have moved on and doing well with our lives. Special thanks to all Nigerians for the kind words to Anuoluwapo. Okay, so now this was posted January 2025. That was last year, almost a year now. And why are we even having this discussion in 2026 if David is claiming 5 DNA tests were, established? And I believe the mom did two and David did three. So what is the problem? So now let's go to where Hanolu Uwapo came up with a couple of messages, I believe, a post maybe 2 days ago. And she wrote, I'm a bit late into the fifth day of the month, but I've been busy getting back to school after the holidays with family and friends. This year I become a teenager. So she continued, my mom and grandma has always educated me on being a responsible teen. No drugs, alcohol, bad company, and bad behavior. Today I drafted a letter I wrote from the depth of my heart, not with help from my relatives. As I grow older, I want to establish my identity. I was bullied in school since I was 6 years old and cried home daily. Other students laughed at me when I told them my father was Mr. David Adeleke. I went through a lot of mental anguish and visited a medical professional to protect my mental health. It has it was a sad, challenging time in my life. This page was not online for 5 years as my mom never updated this account since it has handed over to us. We went through a lot. Despite the challenges, I still excel to the top of the class and became the class prefect. We posted some of my report cards on this page. Now, now that I'm in secondary school and still excelling in my studies, I don't talk about my family history anymore. However, on that note, as I transition into a young woman, I'm respectfully asking Mr. David Adeleke Singer Davido for a DNA test to establish my identity. This test is between my dad and I. It is something I want. It is something that is the right thing to do. Please, sir, consider my request once you read this post. I also send it to my DM or to your DM. Thank you to all Nigerians who have given me emotional support for the last 7 years. This DNA test is the right thing to do for me. God bless you, Mr. Adeleke and Adeleke. And this was dated January 15, 2026. So now, in this write up, I can see the lady is already claiming David as the father. So this is just troubling. And I feel sorry for her, honestly, because she didn't bring herself to this world. And all this is going on the mom. Because if David is saying he has done 5 DNA tests, three from him, two from the mom. Okay, so where are the results? And why would David even agree to do a DNA test if he's claiming that he never met the mom, they never had anything together? So why did he agree to the DNA? That is my question right there for you guys. Now, let me read what the mom put out there as well before we continue. And she wrote, good evening. We are heading to bed now. First thing first, my name is Ayo Labinjo. I'm not Davido's baby mama or a bae, okay? I'm gonna leave that like that. I'm very protective of my daughter's mental health. After the level of bullying she went through for years, my daughter cried for days, fainted in school, and went through psychotherapy. I realize this story has now gone global again, and we have largely moved on. David Adeleke has largely ignored me for years because he thought he picked me up as a prostitute from GQ Club in Ibadan. Hey, I was in I was a waitress and not picked up on the street. I come from a good home. My late father was a good man who worked more the betterment of Nigeria before he was poisoned. My daughter is a very tech savvy, intelligent achiever. I have no friends, I keep no friends, and nobody in school is allowed to discuss a family with her. To my shock, she was trending on X because her dad needed to call me a B word that is never met that he has never met yet. He subjected himself to a DNA test 5 times. Last time it was his lawyer, Bobo Ajudua, who brainwashed Nigerians that there were two tests done and I chose the hospital. Dr. Deji Adeleke, I believe that's Davido's dad, took us to a lab, not a hospital, where Anu's blood was drawn in 2014, then discarded behind our backs and fake result was printed. Wade Shobola was the lab technician who masked as Dr. Alex, and a brother to Shotayo Gaga, a Nollywood actress, was the one who wrote an epistle on his page 3 years ago that he never did a test for Anu and discarded the blood drawn blaming the wickedness for his life's travails. He wasted our time, disrupted Anu's mental health. Then they lie that we did two tests. Now five. Okay. Sorry. Then the lie that we did two tests. Now five, and that he's never met me. I'm not fighting for my daughter. My daughter is fighting for her identity. David chatted my daughter tonight, threatening to lock me up, calling Anu, cussing Anu, and repeatedly bullying her. David is a U.S. citizen. I will request the U.S. State Department to contact the embassy in Lagos or Abuja to help us supervise and witness a clean, independent DNA test. I will not say much for now. The language used was awful. My daughter did not beg to be here. Saying you've never met me or telling your family that I was prostitute is wrong. Bullying my daughter is wrong as well. So there we have Anu's mom. That's a post. And there's David's response as well. David sent several DM chats. Anu, there were, you know, back and forth conversation between Anu and Davido. And David said some things that I believe he could have done differently anyways. But frustration can cause it, but there's no reason why you're going to talk to a child this way. That is wrong. So wrong. So David said, Anu goes, please, sir, consider a DNA test with me. God bless you, Anu. And David goes, stop this nonsense. Keep playing. I will arrest your mother. Try this nonsense again. I'm not your father. The effing insane. Just watch. Good evening, sir. This is Anu. And David goes again, you will see fire, you and that your ex mother. You keep playing around. And the lady answered, my mom has nothing to do with this appeal to you. It is my only wish. Yeah, this is sad. It is my only wish to establish my identity. And David goes again, I'm not your father. Go and find your father. This is the last time. I'm warning. I have done 5 DNA tests. You are not mine. Please stop this nonsense before it gets messy. Holy Jesus. And David said last one, I believe. And Anu goes, said you have done DNA, you've had 5 DNA tests with me. Can you show me, sir? Please don't be upset. There is no need to threaten my mom with arrest. Yes, I will show you 5. Can you say it here to me, sir? And David said, 2 of the hospitals were chosen by your mom. 3 were chosen by me, I guess. And David said, 2 of the hospitals were chosen by your mother. 2 were chosen by me. All negative. You guys have been harassing me for years and it has to stop. It's not fair on my actual kids. Stop it. I will publish, I don't know what is there. Then tomorrow and in the newspaper, since January, no one leave me alone. And the girl goes, can you publish all 5, sir? And David goes, I'm not your father. Yes, I will. Wow. And the girl goes, I think that was it. Okay, David was still typing. Okay, the girl said, thank you, sir. You will like to speak to my mom about the 5 tests? Nope. I will publish online in newspaper. Then I will take your mom to court. She thinks it's a game. Just watch. She will go to jail. And the lady goes, she told me only 1 test was done. 4 tests. But you said 5. Then 1 test, 10 years. That's 5. Yo, holy Jesus. You are not my daddy. I publish everything and warn that your mother last warning, you are not an Adeleke. You are not an Adeleke. David is not serious. You are not an Adeleke. I'm sorry. Yeah, poor girl. But I only met you in 2014. Are you mad, this girl? Ah, the big mouth. I said I'm not your daddy. Hey, voila there. And the girl goes, Abi, David is still talking here. Where am I, yo? What's that? Miloriro? In the news. I will publish in news and to you, Abi, what is and devs to you here this week. I don't know what that means. Go to the hospital and find out yourself. Please, can you list the hospital, sir? Please. Ah, this girl safe, eh? It will show in the test. You don't worry. I'm not your dad. Sorry. Ah, not by force. And the girl goes, please, sir, one more test just for me. Thank you, sir. My mom said one test was done. Your lawyer said two, and now you said five. Even one at 10 years. But my mom said there was only one test done while I was one year old. I never met you at 10. Please, I'm begging you. Ha! Jesus Christ. Guys, can you actually believe what I almost cried. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's too much. And there's another post there that says Anu Adeleke raised by her mother and okay, that's just this is bad, guys. This is bad. And this post, I think I saw it yesterday, and David was saying after 5 DNA test. This was a response to some comment on an X, I guess. After 5 DNA tests, she decreased. Her and her mom better leave me the F alone and go find her papa. Yeah. A daughter asking father for a DNA test will really break and touch the father's heart. Another one, never met the B except when went for the DNA. Very S behavior, I will soon treat their FK. My effing hospital, just to be clear. The mom needs to go to jail. I don't blame the poor girl. Somebody asked, you knew the mom or not? And that was the response from David. Okay, okay, okay. I think this is just too much. This is heartbreaking. For me, this is what I'm going to say. This is my own 2 cents to this. It's frustrating for David. This is a tough time for the family, I believe. But this is what I'm going to say. This little girl is right on David's neck. Like, by force, by fire, I must be Mr. Deliki or whatnot. This is what I'm going to say. This is not even funny. I'm sorry, guys. It's not even funny. I feel sorry for the lady. This is bad. If I was in our shoes, I will be doing the same thing, asking. And this goes back to the mom. The mom needs to search her soul, body, mind, and spirit right now. That there's possibility David is actually not the father. Because I wouldn't know why David won't accept this child. He has accepted all kids around wherever they pop out from. David always bring them in. So I don't know why this will be an exception. So I just think, maybe guys, what do you think? Put it in the comment section. I just think David should just find the grace, that kindness in his heart to give this girl, just this girl, they can go to the lab without the mom. Because there's another post that I don't want to judge, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to. What word am I going to use right now? I don't want to conclude that this is what is going on. There's a post about the the embassy, because this is my opinion. This is opinion conversation right now. This is opinion space right now. I'm not saying this is the actual fact, but there's this message here from, it's on our news page. It says, if a child is born abroad to a US citizen, father and abandoned, the child may still be a US citizen if the father met physical presence requirement. But proving paternity without the father's DNA or acknowledgement is key. The mother or guardian can apply for a consular report of birth abroad, that is CRBA, at a US consulate. But if the father refuses DNA, they may need to seek a court order for a paternity test to establish the blood relationship and citizenship claim, potentially requiring legal action in the US or abroad. The child's ability to get citizen depends on establishing a valid legal link to the US citizen father, Luau, often requiring proof of relationship via DNA or acknowledgement for children born out of wedlock. Jesus Christ, good luck, pretty girl. This is it. Maybe this is what is driving this girl and the mom, because I heard she has finished from school, right? She has graduated, I believe, or maybe she's still in high school, and the mom is trying to secure her, you know, getting visa or being a citizen through David. And this is bad. Reason why they are pushing David back and forth, trying to get it or secure her a citizenship, United States citizenship. I don't know. This is my opinion. I don't want to conclude on that, but this might be the reason why. Because they are right on David's neck like nobody's business. This is what we are saying. Abstain, abstain, abstain. Keep this thing in your, you know, keep it away. And women, for God's sake, for the last time, can we have some dignity? Let's stay away from guys that are married, red flags all over the place, all because you've seen that green paper, you've seen money, 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 owó ló máa pa yín. Money go kill some people. You will see fire and we just want to you want to shook your leg, you want to shook it there, shook, you want to shook it there. Keep these sexy legs together, close them for that right man and make right decision. At the end of the day, you are putting uh, these kids, you are putting them, their future at jeopardy. You are putting it in jeopardy. You are redirecting their future, their destiny, all because of your selfish desire to do this 20, 30 minutes chuku chuku. Kilo de gone. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lo brain wa, kí ló dé? Pause it now. Abba, this is unfair. I feel for this. I just wish that David, David is a very nice man, and I can't believe what the wife is going through at this moment. Like that lady don't see fire. And she shook her leg go too. She don't see fire. Oh. So I just feel like David should just, I think taking her to court would be the best right now. David should take her to the court. The lady should get, I mean, I don't know how they want to clean this mess. They should just do something and let this girl start her own life because they want to destroy it now. Put your comments, your own take at the comment section, and let's give it a thumbs up. Let's subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.